We just returned from the inaugural sailing of Wonder of the Seas, and I asked the question, what is your most memorable experience from the voyage? Hi, I'm Toni from One Port at a Time, and this is Tell It to Toni, where I ask the questions and you give me the answers. Okay, fellow cruisers, I asked on social media, what was your most memorable experience on the inaugural sailing of Wonder of the Seas? And you answered. So let's find out what you had to say. Graydon said he would say just seeing Wonder of the Seas for the first time, it was so impressive just to stand next to it and look at it. It is beautiful. And I will say that when we pulled up and parked at Fort Lauderdale, we got out of the car and started walking towards the ship, and just the massive size of the ship was so incredible. It was a sight to see. Peter said in Nassau, when Wonder was docked with Freedom of the Seas and the other Carnival ships, it was massive. If you check out my TikTok channel, One Port at a Time, I have so many videos of the ship docked in Nassau. Lanita says, everything, no bad days for me. It has all been so amazing and breathtaking. And Evelyn agreed with Lanita and said, food is great, staff are wonderful, and the shows are phenomenal. A little bit about the shows. Some of them are going to be starting when Wonder of the Seas returns to Port Canaveral. So we're waiting to see when all of the shows are up and running. But the shows that we saw were awesome. Erin said, meeting all of the amazing passengers on board the visit to the Bahamas. At the Bionic Bar, I had a Bionic signature. I loved Giovanni's and that fire red Mustang in the promenade. That was incredible. And she said maybe she'll find a ducky or two. Now, something that was really interesting on the inaugural sailing of Wonder of the Seas were all of the YouTubers and vloggers. So James said, getting to meet all of the vloggers that have influenced the way my wife and I have modeled our channel. Pretty cool. And Carol said, it was fun meeting Facebook and YouTube celebrities. And Erin said, I got to meet one or two whose videos I absolutely love. We too met so many YouTubers and vloggers, and it was awesome seeing the turnout on the ship. The casino. What about the casino? Nikki said that she was able to spend quite a bit of time in the casino without it being too smoky. She liked the way they divided the casino in half, smoking and non-smoking, and the non-smoking side never smelled smoky to her. And she also won big. Okay, Steven said, the casino was good to me. I'll be back. Okay, Steven, share your winnings. And Alicia said, the most memorable experience for her was running into a person she hasn't seen in 35 years in the casino. That must have been pretty awesome. I agree with Thomas, Pamela, Graydon, and Carmen on this one, the Windjammer. Check out some videos on the new Windjammer. I have some, again, up on TikTok. Thomas said that he was in shock of how they have redone the Windjammer. It was so impressive to him. And that was our impression as well. I just loved the way they fixed up the Windjammer. It is so beautiful and so big. There is a lot of seating and the views are incredible. Graydon said he was never really a big fan of going to the Windjammer, so he never went. But he loves the new layout, and he loves the fact that the crew is serving the food. Well, we don't know if that's going to go on forever, but it was nice having the crew serve the food, and we also like serving ourselves. Pamela, I agree with you, Pamela. The first day when we got on the ship, they had lobster and filet mignon and shrimp and all kinds of yummy goodies in the new, larger Windjammer. Wendy said that the oceanside views and boardwalk views were amazing. It was very roomy and very nice. We also loved the views from the Windjammer. And Carmen said the new Windjammer was beautiful, had so many food options and so many places to sit. I really like the layout with the two different sides, and the views are incredible. And thank you to the crew that was so attentive and was so helpful and wonderful in the Windjammer. They were great. The solarium. Linda loved the solarium. The solarium area is for adults, and she said that it was huge and beautiful. There was plenty of awesome seating. And Jennifer, her memory is just getting up every morning and going to the solarium for her morning coffee. Mike loved the size of the solarium and the hot tubs and pools. Shout out to the bartenders. I think I'm getting so excited thinking about the Wonder of the Seas that I'm messing up my words. Okay, new restaurant on the Wonder of the Seas. Everyone's talking about it, the Mason Jar. Mark said the Mason Jar was delicious. And Joe said, to us, the Mason Jar was the best addition to the Oasis class ship. The music there has been great. The music there was terrific. Lenita said, we went 3 times the first 2 days. I had the brisket, gumbo, crab beignets, shrimp and grits, deviled eggs, the candied maple bacon ice cream, and the amazing jalapeno cornbread. And I even tried the Mississippi moonshine drink there too. And Tammy said she loved the music in the Mason Jar. The musicians were great. Love to hear it about the Mason Jar. Wonderland, that is a great restaurant that is on many of the Oasis class ships. And Gloria said, the experience of eating at the Wonderland, we tried everything. Lori said, trying Wonderland for the first time, the Mad Hatter is perfect. I agree, the Mad Hatter is perfect. Also enjoying the little goodies and gifts we have been receiving, which leads me to the goodies and gifts we had been receiving. Every night in our stateroom, we came back to find another goodie from the Wonder of the Seas. This was on the Inaugural Sailing, so I don't think they'll be doing it on every sailing, but we were excited, and so was Darren, who said, the cool swag that was given to us. And Michaela said, each day getting excited to find out what surprises would be left in our stateroom. Our stateroom attendant would say, there's another surprise coming tonight, every time we saw him. So that was really cool. If you're enjoying all of these questions that I ask on Tell It to Toni, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any questions that I ask and any answers that I receive. Also, stay tuned to find out about the new and improved indoor water show. What am I talking about? Oh, you'll find out. Okay, the new neighborhood, Sweets neighborhood. Cammie really enjoyed the new Sweets neighborhood. It was a great addition to a great cruise ship. And Barnett really enjoyed the Sweets neighborhood. It was quiet, relaxing, and there were nice views from up there. We also will be posting a video with the entire tour of the Wonder of the Seas, including the new Sweets neighborhood. So make sure you check out that video. Okay, the ice show. Christine R. said the new ice show was amazing. I didn't even find out until after that there was supposed to be props. It was the best I've ever seen. I am with you, Christine, because I thought that ice show, and it had all the different seasons, I thought it was the best ice show that I've ever seen on an Oasis class ship. Ashley said her memorable experience was all the snow/soap falling from the ice show on her brother. Well, that's what you get for front row center. You had a great seat and you had it snow on you. Let it snow, let it snow. Anyway, Voices. There is a new show on the Wonder of the Sea, and this show is done only with the performers' voices, no instruments. It was incredible, and Marjorie said she found the show to be so original. The performers were amazing, and also to think that the whole show was done only with voices and no instruments. That's really hard to do, and it was amazing to watch. We loved it. And then they had the band Phoenix. Everybody loved the band Phoenix, and Aaron Phoenix even responded to my question by saying his most memorable experience on the inaugural sailing of Wonder of the Seas was getting to perform for all of you crazy party people in the music hall. He was going to be on the ship for another week, and then they were going on to Oasis of the Seas for the next month. Thank you, Aaron, for responding. Love it. And Joe said to Aaron Phoenix, "You have been fantastic. The best band we have seen in our 15 plus cruises. We have not missed a single show. Make sure if you are on Oasis of the Seas now to check out Phoenix." The piano guy. Who doesn't love the piano guy? Carrie said the piano guy in the elevator was her best experience, and Vince said never knowing where the piano guy would show up, and he never disappointed. We also found the piano guy in all different places. We saw him outside the Royal Theater one night. He was amazing. Barbara had a balcony door mishap. Barbara thought that her door was closed, so she opened the balcony door. She started counting her money to take some on the stop to Puerto Rico when all of a sudden the door to the hallway opened and all of the money blew out into the hallway. I wish I had a camera of me running out to get it. I was crawling around scooping up money. I wish I saw that because I would have loved to have gotten a video of that. That must have been a riot. Big thanks to the crew. The crew really makes your cruise. And Mary said, through all the tough times in this crazy world, I am so impressed with the crew. They are always smiling and taking time to make our trip the best experience. Special thank you to all of them. And I also want to say a special thank you to all of the crew. They just went above and beyond, and they always go above and beyond, and they are always smiling. So thank you to the crew. Michelle said the amazing crew, and Doug said the crew was so excited to welcome guests aboard. Everywhere we went on the ship, the crew was so nice and couldn't do enough for you. And their excitement was absolutely contagious. Okay, here we go. This is funny. Well, I don't know if they thought it was funny, but it was pretty funny. Okay. Oops, the sprinklers in the promenade. Michael said his most memorable experience was the impromptu promenade water show. Mark said, going to get my coffee from the Diamond Lounge and seeing the brand new waterfall. And I will tell you what happened. So apparently the sprinklers got set off in the promenade and water just started pouring down. But I will tell you, within 2 hours, the crew had this all cleaned up. You would have never even known that there was water there. They did an amazing job. They made an announcement, and so a lot of us just stayed in the casino and gambled during this water show. So Bradford said, so far everything has been perfect, and even the sprinkler failure was extremely well handled. And I will say once again, Royal Caribbean handles everything well. And I love cruising on Royal Caribbean. So shout out to Royal Caribbean as always, and my new Royal Caribbean necklace. Okay, there you go. Thank you for joining me on Tell It to Toni. And if you have any questions you would like me to ask, please post them in the comments below. And as always, have a beautiful day.